afternoon, I will be sharing to you what is IMG, no? Ano po yung organization natin, especially for the new members. I mean, for the guests, it's important for you to attend our orientation because ito po yung magbibigay sa iyo ng idea, no, kung ano po yung organization natin dito po sa IMG and ano po yung tinuturo natin and what is in store for you if you become part of this community. Okay, and by the way, if you are a guest, make sure, no, after this group presentation, please do have a one-on-one presentation with your inviter. No, you need to do a one-on-one discussion after this, maybe within the day or tomorrow. I suggest dapat automatic, no, after you talk, after this orientation, you have to have a one-on-one presentation so that the questions na mabuo mo, you have questions your inviter can answer, and at the same time you can ask the person who invited you all the needed information for you to become part of this community. Okay, so importante po the follow-up discussion with your inviter. All right, I hope that's clear. So this afternoon, I will be your presenter. I will be sharing to you IMG and ano po yung organization natin, and I will do my best, no, to make it very clear for you kung ano po yung organization natin. All right, so let's start, no? So my name is Ace. I'm one of the financial coaches, no, in IMG. I started becoming a member, no, 2008, and after joining, I did not, do the career or the advocacy, so I was just a plain member, and I decided to do this mission and advocacy 2015. So it took me 7 years before I decided to do this mission and advocacy. And I was working in the corporate world. No, I was an HR, no, practitioner, and I was building my career, no, in the corporate world. And 7 years, no, 8 to 7 years after, I decided to, do something different para magkaroon po tayo ng extra income, and doing this part-time, no, for 1 year and 2 months, I realized that, this is something that I want to do forever. This is something I want to do, teaching people, no, financial literacy. And fast forward, after 1 year and 2 months, I decided to quit my job, and do this full-time. So for the past 5 years, I'm already doing this full-time with my wife. Okay? So ito na po yung ginagawa natin. And we are based in Cebu, and pero yung mga members natin, yung mga tinuturuan natin all over the world. Kasi merong Pinoy all over the world. Alright? So I'm also a life insurance underwriter under the Insurance Institute of the Asia and the Pacific, and also an associate financial planner by the Registered Financial Planners of the Philippines. Okay? So ito po yung organization natin. So IMG stands for International Marketing Group. We are a financial institution, and hindi po tayo competitor ng mga bangko, hindi po tayo competitor ng mga tinatawag natin na insurance companies. We don't compete with healthcare companies. We unify them because tayo lang po yung financial brokerage in the Philippines that is focused on teaching Filipinos financial education, na meron talaga tayong curriculum. So we are a financial broker. We have partner companies like from insurances, from healthcare, from investment companies. So we partner with all the companies in the financial industry. So we don't compete with them. So what is the product of IMG is our classes, our financial education platform. And of course, meron po tayong mga benefits if you become part of this organization. Okay? And of course, our mission is to help create wealth for families and to make a difference for families so there will be no family left behind. And our vision is to build a new financial industry where everyone is able to earn what the wealthy are earning, by bringing the secrets of the wealthy to all. So dito po sa IMG, tinuturo natin kung ano po yung mga nalalaman no, ng mga wealthy people. And of course, our vision is to build a new financial industry because the old industry, mas focus po sila, no? So mas focus sila in selling. But in IMG, the reason why we have these classes is because we want to change, you know, the platform. We want to educate people first before they go into investing, before they start buying financial products. We want everyone to be financially educated first. Okay? And of course, we have a very clear, simple, clear, fast, and doable system. No? So for anyone who wants to do this as a career, you don't need to be a salesperson here, but you will be a builder, you'll be an entrepreneur, you will build your own team, a group of financial educators and savers and investors. Now, if you want to do that, you can also ask the person who invited you and paturo ka paano gawin no yung business natin using our simple, clear, fast, and doable na system. Okay? And these next slides I'll be sharing to you the large number of Filipinos no will be facing in the future. The four major areas wherein Filipinos will face challenges. Okay, and I think the four challenges that I'll be sharing to you here, the four areas, nararanasan na natin. Okay, and mararanasan pa ng mga tao. Now, the reason why we're sharing this is because we want people to realize that there are realities, no realities sa buhay. And what I'll be sharing to you, the four major areas are realities, and these can impact our financial life because we believe no pag hindi natin pinag-aralan kung paano i-improve yung financial life natin, it will affect our the other areas of our life, no, like our relationships, everything. Okay, so the four major areas. Number one, there's what we call uncertain labor market. Okay, ano ba yung uncertain labor market? It means that there's no such thing as job security. You know, a lot of companies, especially this pandemic, a lot of families are a lot of companies experiencing difficulties and maraming nawawalan ng trabaho. So it means that if you're employed and you think you're secured and you can be in your company forever, then that's a very complacent mindset, no? Parang hindi ka naghahanda because there is no such thing as job security and there is uncertainty in the labor market, especially right now that the economy is went down because of the pandemic. Although pabalik na paakyat, but a lot of companies still are struggling. Okay, so that is what we call uncertain labor market. Especially companies are downsizing employees because of automation and powerful software. Okay, so number two, we talk about low savings and high debt. This is one of the realities and one of the challenging situations that retirees face, because pag hindi sanay mag-save, okay, because a lot of people hindi sanay mag-ipon, hindi sanay mag-save ng pera. And if hindi sanay mag-save, yung karamihan pa sanay mangutang, no? So there's a situation na pagtanda natin, low savings and high debt. No, maraming walang savings, maraming utang, and they cannot retire comfortably. No, it's very difficult to have a comfortable retirement if the person has low savings and high debt. No, in IMG, we teach people to learn, and to change their mindset about how to manage their money so that pag retire, hindi low savings, okay? Maraming savings and walang utang, okay? So yan yung goal ni IMG, to help people become, change them from being spenders to savers, okay? And ito po, ayaw natin na pagtanda natin, we still work, in countries like Singapore, Hong Kong, even in the Philippines, marami ng mga senior citizens that, nagtatrabaho just to, keep them, active and magkaroon sila ng income for them to support themselves. And number three, there's what we call high cost of education. A lot of parents do not prepare for college, their kids' college education. And if hindi natin pinaghandaan, it will hurt the next generations kasi yung mga anak natin, hindi nila ma-maximize yung full potential nila because hindi natin sila mapaaral sa mga gusto nilang eskwelahan and yung mga kurso na gusto nilang kukunin. So, importante, we also prepare for kids' education, especially for college. Kasi every 6 years, no, tuition fee in college doubles. Okay, nagdo-double po yung tuition fee sa college. And we don't want to wake up one day, 18 years from now, magka-college na yung anak natin, and we cannot afford their tuition fees. Okay, so we need to learn how to prepare for it. And of course, financial education through the help of IMG can help you prepare for that properly. Okay, and of course, the last one is the high cost of living. No, the increasing cost of living. This is caused by inflation rate. No, inflation rate is the increase in the prices of commodities. This year, inflation rate went down to 2.4, but normally for the past 5 to 10 years, nandyan yan sa 4 to 5%. What does it mean? It means that yung pera mo ngayon, 100 pesos, next year, if the inflation rate is 4%, the value of your money, the value of your 100 next year is only 96 pesos. No? So every year, kinakain ng inflation rate yung value no, ng pera natin. So we need to make sure that we know how to make money work for us and we understand where to put our money para hindi siya kinakain no, ng inflation rate, because our job salary does not increase every year. That does not increase as high as the inflation rate. So every year, tumataas yung sahod mo ng konti pero mas malaki yung kinakain ng inflation rate. So we need to understand where to put our money correctly or properly. Okay? So, you know the basic commodities, no? Kahit yung mga bigas, mga sabon, everything, all the basic commodities, and even not the basic, everything increases every year. So we need to know how to make our money grow properly. Okay? So IMG, we talk about the 4 areas, 4 challenges. However, IMG does not focus on the problem. We focus on the solution. And what is the solution? The solution is very simple. We need to make sure that we become our money manager. We need to make sure that we become our own money manager. No, we cannot depend our financial life to someone else. Okay, we cannot depend on others. No, we cannot depend even our boss. We cannot depend on our government. We cannot depend on our kids or our parents. No, it's in our hands. No, your future is in your hands. Okay? If naniniwala ka that your future is in your hands, then i-type mo dyan, no, the future is in my hands. Okay? So, how to control your future? How to put your future in your hands? Number 1, you need to make sure that you know how to make money. Okay? Of course, pag nagtrabaho ka, nag-business ka, you can make money. But that's just a part of it, because the number 1 problem for people, if they make money, they don't know what to do with money. Yung alam nila, gumastos lang. Okay? But for you to be in control of your future, kasi hindi mo alam eh. Kung na may trabaho ka, hindi mo alam bukas or next salary, baka wala ka ng trabaho. Or baka next month, wala ka, yung negosyo mo bumagsak na. So, making money is okay. But knowing what to do with your money is another thing. So, when you make money, you need to save. Okay? You need to save and accumulate money and make sure you know how to protect your money. Protecting your money from inflation rate and protecting your money from, para hindi siya kinakain ng inflation rate. Okay? So, be your own money manager. You need to understand how money works. Okay? And for you to understand money works, you need to learn the concepts. You need to give time to study money. That is why we have financial classes, and that is why you need to be part of this organization so that maturuan ka namin. We can guide you on how to make money work for you. Okay? Because the moment you understand how money works, you can now start to make money work for you. Okay? So, sino ba yung gusto na make ng money work for you? No, of course, tayong lahat. Hindi pwede na tayo lang palagi yung nagtatrabaho para sa pera. We need to make sure that money is also working for us. And you cannot make money work for you if you don't know or you don't understand how money works. Okay? So, the next slide, I'll be sharing to you the foundation, no, the belief of IMG. This is a formula that all IMG people believe, and we take pride, no, in this formula, that this formula can help and change a lot of people's lives if they just follow. Okay, pag sinunod mo to, we are sure that your life will change. And if it happened to us, then it can happen to you as well. No? Because dati, hindi ko alam na meron palang ganito eh. Alam ko lang paano kumita ng pera. Hindi ko alam na meron pala siyang formula na dapat mong sundin for you to have a more comfortable future. And not only future, but also your present. Okay? Because when you build a solid financial foundation, it means that your financial house is strong. It's like building a house. No, para ka nagtayo ng bahay, di ba? Pag nagtayo ka ng bahay, uunahin mo yung foundation, uunahin mo yung haligi. No, hindi ka muna maglalagay ng bubong. No, uunahin mo yung haligi para pag strong yung financial foundation, kahit may bagyo, kahit may lindol, your house will stay. No, nakatayo pa rin yan. Same with your financial life. In your financial life, you cannot have a strong financial foundation if you don't stand on a firm ground. You need to have a strong financial foundation para pag may financial storms, nakatayo ka pa rin. Okay? Hindi ka babagsak. Alright? So, ano ba yung financial foundation na tinuturo ng IMG? Very simple. Number one, you need to have proper healthcare. Okay? So, we start from ground up. This is the formula. Hindi pwedeng i-interchange. Unahin mo yung nasa baba. So, this is the first. You need to have healthcare. So, ano ba yung sinasabi natin na proper healthcare? Dalawa kasi yan eh. Meron tayong tinatawag na short-term healthcare. Meron tayong tinatawag na long-term healthcare. And most Filipinos don't understand or don't even know or haven't heard about long-term care. Kasi alam lang natin short-term healthcare. And sad thing, marami ding Pinoy na hindi nila alam meron palang short-term and long-term. Alam lang nila healthcare. Okay? And sometimes they think that PhilHealth is healthcare. No, hindi po healthcare si PhilHealth. Okay? Yung mga binibenta po ng mga insurance agents na policies na sabi nila may healthcare, hindi po healthcare yan. It's just health assistance. Now, what do we mean by healthcare? There are two types of healthcare, short-term and long-term. Both of them, pag sinabi mong healthcare, it means that it will cover the cost of your hospitalization. Pag nagpunta ka sa hospital, tatanggapin nila, no? Tatanggapin nila yung card mo or your policy or your ID, and you don't need to pay for down payment. You don't need to pay for deposit sa hospital. Okay? And PhilHealth, does not cover the cost. The life insurance na binili mo, yung sinabi ng agent mo na meron yung healthcare, when you present your life insurance policy na may healthcare ko, no, it will not be accepted by the hospital. So you need to know ano po yung mga tinatawag natin na healthcare. Now, if you understand healthcare already, meron po tayong short term. The short term are those products na binibenta ng mga, for example, PhilCare. Meron tayong IntelliCare. Meron tayong MaxiCare. Those are short-term healthcare. Kadalasan binibigay yan ng ating mga employer while we are connected with them. Now, while connected pa tayo sa kanila, we have what we call short-term healthcare. Okay? Pag wala ka ng affiliation sa kanila, or you are retired, or you are more than 60, hindi ka na covered sa short-term healthcare. So, meron tayong tinatawag na mandatory na pag 60 ka na, hindi ka na pwedeng mag-short-term. Okay? Yung, especially yung kasama sa company. And of course, meron tayong mandatory na retirement. No? Pag 55 or 60 ka na, you cannot work with the company. So, it means wala ka ng healthcare. Now, meron tayong tinatawag na long-term healthcare. And this is what most Filipinos don't know yet. Yung long-term healthcare, this is a healthcare that once you invest or save for 7 years, lifetime na yung healthcare mo. No matter what, if may trabaho ka or wala, you still have healthcare because sa'yo yan. No? Hindi yan sa company mo. Hindi yan benefit. It is your own policy. Nakapangalan talaga sa'yo yan. Okay? Yung bigay ng company mo, hindi nakapangalan sa'yo yung card, pero the policy is not under you. No, the policy is sa company yan. O, tapos binigay lang sa inyo yung benefit, no, to have a card that you can use while you are still connected with the company. So you need to know ano po yung difference ng dalawa. So once you have long-term healthcare, during your retirement, during the time na wala kang trabaho, you will not be concerned, no, if you get hospitalized. If you have healthcare needs, you will not worry because napaghandaan mo. Kasi yung worry ng karamihan pag nag-retire, wala silang pangpagamot. So ang nangyayari, yung mga anak yung nagiging healthcare fund. Nabibenta yung mga properties or nakakautang, okay? Because before tayo mamatay, yung pinakamagastos is during the hospitalization. The last 2 years sa buhay natin, doon yung pinakamagastos. Kasi dadaan tayo sa hospital, ICU, etc. Before we die, we need to go to the hospital most of the time. So dapat paghandaan natin yan. Kasi bakit siya nasa pinakababa? No? Bakit uunahin natin yung healthcare? Because healthcare, one major illness can wipe away everything that you've saved. No, lahat ng pinag-ipunan mo for a long time, lahat ng mga binili mo ng mga properties, with just one major illness, it can wipe away everything. So that is why it's important to save long-term healthcare first. Okay? Next, you need to have life insurance. Okay? If you're a breadwinner, I strongly recommend for you to have a life insurance. If you don't have an insurance yet, dapat makinig ka, dapat kabahan ka, because if you are the breadwinner of your family, or if merong mga tao no na dependent sa income mo, you need to have life insurance. Bakit? Because you are the money machine of the family. Ikaw po yung nagbibigay ng pera sa pamilya mo. The moment you die, no, kasi dalawa lang yan mangyayari sa buhay natin. It's either we live too long or we die too soon. And we don't know kung saan tayo dyan. What if you die too soon? Bukas, hindi ka na makahinga. And your family is depending on your income. So what will happen to your family? Diba? We work so hard so that we can give the life that we want to give to our family. We want to give them the comfort and the luxury. That's why we work so hard. Okay? And pag wala kang insurance and you die too soon, what will happen to you? Your family will go back to the basic or poverty. They will not have the comfort anymore. Kasi ikaw yung nagbibigay ng pera na wala ka sa picture, then your family will be kawawa. No? So the life insurance, the role of life insurance, it's your safety net. In case something happens to you, your family will receive millions as income replacement. It will replace the lost income kasi nawala ka sa picture. So when the lost income happens, then the life insurance will take care. So your family will not go back to basic or will not go, broke or magiging, babalik sa poverty. Your family will still live the same life, the comfort that they have because you have life insurance. So if you really love your family, you need to have a life insurance. And here in IMG, tuturuan ka namin, what is ano ba yung mga tamang life insurance? Ano yung mga strategies? Kailan ba ako magkukuha ng insurance? Kailan ba ako mag-stop magkuha ng insurance? We will teach you that. That's why it's important for you to become part of this organization so that you will be guided. Importante dito, meron kang guidance from the right people. Okay? So that you will have a better and a more comfortable financial situation for you and for your family. Okay? So, mahirap, pag yung sasakyan mo, merong insurance, pero ikaw wala. So, mas importante pa pala yung sasakyan kaysa atin. So, hindi natin pwedeng gawin yan. Okay? And of course, we need to manage our debt and reduce our liabilities. Okay? IMG will teach you that, mas okay pa yung, mas okay yung you save for whatever you want to have. Save for something. Huwag mong utangin as much as possible, especially if it does not, give you cash flow. Pag hindi yan nagbibigay sa iyo ng income, huwag mong bilhin kung hindi mo kaya. Okay? And being part of this organization, marami kang kasama ng mga dating nagkamali na, dating palautang, na-convert to being a saver, then you will have a good community that will encourage you that you can do it also. Kung palautang ka, dito ka mag-join kasi the people will influence you. Kasi pag palautang ka, kasama mo sa office mo, sa bahay mo, puro din palautang, then walang mangyayari, walang mangyayari. Kasi wala po tayong nakikita na tao na spend ng spend, utang ng utang na naging okay yung buhay. Pero marami pong kahit hindi malaki yung sahod, basta marunong mag-ipon, they will have a comfortable life later on. Kasi yung savings kahit maliit, nagko-compound yan. Especially if you know where to put it. Okay? So, yun yung maganda sa community natin. Then, once you reduce your liabilities and pay off all your debts, build mo ang emergency fund mo. Emergency fund is very important, especially may mga pandemic, you want to quit your job. No, you cannot quit your job if you don't have an emergency fund. So, you need to build your emergency fund. Dati sinasabi namin 6 months to 9 months of your monthly income or expenses. But right now, sinasabi namin 1 year, no? At least 1 year of your income because like pandemic, almost 1 year na tayo. What if you are part of those na nawalan ng trabaho nung nagsimula yung pandemic? So, what will happen to your family if you don't have an emergency fund? So, emergency fund is very important. Okay? Number 5 is to build up your savings and investments. Di ba sabi ko kanina, dalawa lang yun eh. You live too long or die too soon. Okay? If you die too soon, kailangan mo life insurance. If you live too long, kailangan mo, you have healthcare, long term, kasi pag tanda mo, wala ka ng employer, and you won't depend your healthcare situation sa mga anak mo, then, pag meron kang long-term healthcare, you'll be comfortable. And you need to build up your savings and investments. Importante po yan. Kasi, pag tumanda ka, tapos wala kang ipon, wala kang, money is not working, for you, then, pag tanda mo, mas maraming gastusin. Okay, not only healthcare, but also your daily expenses. No? Especially, meron ka ng mga maintenance ng mga medicine. So, you need to build up your savings and investment. Pero, wag mo unahin yung pag-invest sa mga mutual funds or stock market. Yun yung tinuturo natin. Wag mo unahin yan. Unahin mo yung baba. Okay? Again, the financial foundation, hindi pwedeng baliktarin. Okay? Unahin natin yung healthcare, tapos paakyat. Okay? Proper protection, you manage your debt, you have an emergency fund, slowly build it, and you start to build your financial foundation, your savings and investment. Okay? So dapat the formula should not be interchanged. Okay? So, if nakita mo yan, walang memorial, walang St. Peter, di ba? So, bakit walang St. Peter dyan? Because number 1, St. Peter is very small, 50,000, 100,000 coverage. Pag meron kang life insurance, kahit wala kang St. Peter, no problem. Kasi your life insurance is millions. So, hindi pala uunahin natin yung St. Peter. Kasi I talk to a lot of people, and I'm sure, among you here, meron kang St. Peter, pero wala kang healthcare, wala kang life insurance. St. Peter is just, a small portion of your expenses pag namatay. The biggest problem is, pag namatay ka, meron ka bang iiwan? Meron bang income replacement? Okay? Na millions for your family to continue their life. And kung na-hospital ka, your bill is 1 million, meron ka bang healthcare? Okay, meron ka bang ibabayad sa hospital? Because you cannot use your St. Peter sa hospital. Okay? If your bill is 1 million, tapos namatay ka na tuluyan, then yes, you can, pwede kang ipalibing ng maayos, pero what happens to the bill? So your family will have a hard time paying the hospital bill because you don't, build your financial foundation the correct way. Okay? So, yan po yung tinuturo natin. So, if you love your family, I suggest you listen more to us. You become part of the organization and see for yourself kung ilan na ba yung mga tao na nagbago yung buhay because of following what IMG teaches. Okay? So, meron po tayong tinatawag na saving the right way. So, this is just an illustration. If for people na tingin mo, bakit I've been working for more than 5 years or 10 years na or more, pero wala pa rin akong pera. Maybe, or siguro not maybe, guaranteed you are using the wrong formula. Okay? And what is the wrong formula? Every time you receive your income, inuuna mo yung mga gastusin. You spend first, expenses, and you save whatever is left. Okay? Normally, if this is your formula, wala talagang naiiwan. Walang naiiwan because income is limited, expenses is unlimited. So that's what happens, no? If you use the wrong formula. Now, if you use the right formula, I guarantee that if you've worked for a long time, you have a lot of money already if you use the right formula. The right formula is very simple. Income, baliktarin mo lang yung savings and expenses. The moment you receive your income, you save first and then you spend whatever is left. Okay? So, unahin mo yung savings, you pay yourself, then you spend whatever is left. Guaranteed, every month, every salary, may naiiwan ng sa sahod natin. Okay? And the abundance formula is very simple. Income minus tithes, 10%, minus savings, 20%, and you spend whatever is left na 70%. Okay? So, if hindi mo pa kaya no, yung abundance formula, start with the right formula first. Okay? I guarantee you, at first, it won't be that easy. It won't be that comfortable. But the moment you have the habit of saving first before you spend, then guaranteed, no, it will change your financial situation. Okay? So, this is another concept now that I'll be sharing to you. This is what the wealthy people know that ordinary people don't. This is what we call the power of compound interest. And di ba, once we want to grow our money, for our retirement, we want to build wealth, and we want to protect our money na hindi siya kinakain ng inflation rate na around 4%. Now, saan ba natin ilalagay yung pera natin so that it will grow, and it will grow fast so that we can achieve our financial goals faster? So the rule of 72 is made so that it will give us an idea kung kailan magdodoble yung pera natin. Okay? So, meron po tayong, that 72 is constant. Okay? So, you just divide 72 by the interest rate, no, kung saan mo nilagay yung pera mo. The answer is the number of years your money will double. Okay? So, pag 4% mo nilagay yung pera mo, let's say time deposit or sa co-op, then you will have, every 18 years, your money will double. Okay? Every 18 years, your money will double. If you put it at 8% every 9 years, your money will double. And if you put it at 12% every 6 years, your money will double. So ikaw, if you're listening right now, if you're just, this is your first time and you haven't been part of IMG yet, saan ba nakalagay yung pera natin? No, but normally people put their money in the banks. Banks give you like below 1%. Okay, 1%. But a lot of people started to invest at 8 to 12% or more. No? So the beauty of this is that you understand na kung saan ko nilagay yung pera ko, ganyan pala, no, ang difference ng growth niya. No? So if you look at it, a person who puts money at 4%, 29 years old, naglagay siya ng 100,000. At 65 years old, yung pera niya naging 400,000. Okay, because every 18 years, the money doubles. Now, if you put your money at 8%, it will become 1.6 million at age 65. Same money, same age, same number of years, but the money is different. It's 4 times. Okay? Dinoble mo lang yung interest, the result is 4 times. Now, if meron 12%, okay, it becomes 6.4 million. 4 and 12, the difference is times 3. But 400,000 and 6.4 million, the difference is 16 times. So that is the power of compound interest. The bigger the interest, the faster your money will double. Okay? Most people put money in the bank. So if you put money in the bank, let's say 1%, 72 divided by 1 is only 72. Okay? So every 72 years pa, mag-double yung pera mo sa bangko. So banks cannot make you wealthy. Banks cannot double your money fast because, of course, of the interest. That is why, importante alam mo kung saan yung malaking interest. And in IMG, tuturuan ka namin saan mag-invest na put ka ng money wherein it grows 8 to 12% average every year. Okay? That is where banks, no? Diyan po nilagay ni bangko yung pera mo. Diyan po nilagay ni SSS, GSIS, or the big corporations put their money there para mag-grow ng 8 to 12%, which is what we call the mutual funds. And we will teach you that here in IMG. When you become part of IMG, you will have access, no, to our mutual fund partners na hindi ka na dadaan sa bangko para bigyan ng 1% tapos sila kumita sa pera mo na more than 10%. Hindi pwede yan. So you can have direct access to our mutual fund partners. Okay? This next concept is what we call the X-curve. Okay? Dalawa po yan, no, sa buhay natin. Of course, young and old. And dalawa pong linya sa buhay natin, the responsibility line and our wealth line. So while we're young, we start to have a family, we start to have our financial responsibilities, nagkaroon ka ng trabaho, yung sweldo mo hindi pa masyadong malaki, and you're not yet secured. Okay? Hindi ka secured kasi if something happens to you, your family will go hungry. Your family will have the burden of paying your financial bills, your loans, etc., and to take care of your family. So what if you die too soon? What you need to do here is, of course, yung sinabi ko kanina, you need to have insurance because this is instant money that can help your family. Okay? Life insurance is very important, especially if you have financial responsibilities and pag nawala ka, it will be difficult for them to survive. Now, while you are having an insurance, of course, you don't want to die too soon. Okay? That is just for emergency in case we don't know. But you need to start building your wealth. Okay? Understand how money works. You already know. Bigger interest, where to put mutual funds for your long term so that it will grow 8 to 12% or more, so that pag hindi ka kinuha ni Lord early, pag tanda mo, you will have a lot of money. So when you start to have your healthcare fund through long-term care, you start to build your investment through mutual funds, then you will have a comfortable retirement. So when you retire, you are more secure because you have healthcare and long investment. Okay, money is already working for you because yung life insurance hindi yan forever. No, pag nag-cross na yung responsibility mo at saka wealth line mo, you can already stop paying for a life insurance. Okay, so learn more. No, when you become part of IMG, mas tuturuan ka namin. And after this call, talk to the person who invited you para mas mag-guide ka niya on how to get started and what products I am talking about. Okay, so 10-20 rule, very simple. This means that if you want to have a life insurance, the computation is 10 times your annual income. So if you want to know how much coverage you need to have, dapat times 10 ng annual income. So if your annual income is 1 million, you need to have 10 million life insurance coverage. Okay? Of course, you don't need to buy the 10 million directly. Handahanin mo lang. 1 million, 2 million, 3, 4, hanggang mabuo mo yung 10 million. Pag marami na yung pera mo, then unti-unti mo ding paliitin yung coverage mo ng life insurance. Okay? So, because again, the purpose of life insurance is to take care of your financial needs, your family's financial needs, if wala ka pang maraming pera na iiwan sa kanila. Okay? Because life insurance is instant cash. So you need at least 20 times your annual income for retirement. Okay? So if your annual income is 1 million, you need to have 20 million for your retirement. Kasi hindi mo alam kailan ka kukunin ni Lord. So if you you retire 60, mabuhay ka hanggang 80, then you have 20 years na comfortable yung retirement. So kasi pag pinaghandaan mo 10 years lang, tapos lumagpas ka ng 70, it will be a problem again. Okay, so 20 times your annual income for retirement. Okay, so in IMG, when you become part of us, it's a lifetime of learning. You cannot learn this today, everything in 1 hour. I know a lot of you will still be confused after this presentation. A lot of you still has a lot of questions, and I understand that's normal. Okay, hindi mo nga na-memorize yung math. Ilang taon ka nag-aral sa school. Hindi mo nga na memorize yung periodic table. Ilang taon ka nag-aral ng chemistry. So same here, you will not understand everything that you said in this 1 hour presentation because you need to enroll. Become part of IMG, you need to enroll so that you will learn more. This is just an orientation for you to understand that meron ka pa palang dapat maraming tutunan. Marami ka pang dapat matutunan for you to be able to build your financial foundation properly. Okay? But for people, meron din mga brilliant ones na gets kaagad nila kung ano yung ibig sabihin no, dito sa presentation natin, then I congratulate you. You are part of the chosen few, or you're part of the people who really understand fast kung na dapat pala natin talaga tong sundin kung ano tinuturo no, ni IMG. So enroll, become part of us because we will talk more about the things no, that will help you build your financial life. So we will teach you about mutual funds. We will teach you about insurances. Okay? Turuan ka namin ano yung mga types of insurances. We will teach you more about long-term care. Okay? So these are the things that you will understand the moment you become part of IMG. And of course, no, meron tayong benefits. No, when you become part of us, meron tayong benefits. And of course, walang benefits pag wala tayong partner companies. So the partner companies of IMG are these companies. Okay? Sino ba yung mga kilala mo dyan? Okay? I bet no, marami kang kilala dyan na mga companies. So if you want to have long-term care, we have Kaiser. We want to buy a very affordable life insurance. We have a partner life insurance company through Manila Bankers Life. Gusto mo ng parang memorial plan like St. Peter, pero hindi ka magbabayad ng monthly for 5 years, then you have Fidelity Life, just pay 500 pesos for a 50,000 coverage, cash, and you are not limited to just St. Peter, okay? And we have investments, we have partner in mutual fund companies, ito po yung mga companies kung saan nilalagay yung pera ng Bangko, SSS, GSIS. We have direct access to these companies. And of course, we have partner real estate, general insurance, and allied financial services. So lahat pong ng mga company yan, the moment you become part of IMG, you will have direct access. You can have the discounts and the perks that they give to IMG members. Okay? So in this next slide, I will share to you the benefits of IMG. I will not share to you everything kasi marami. Hindi tayo matapos kasi marami yung mga benefits ni IMG. But the beauty of this is I'll share to you ano yung mga benefits na mga gusto ko talaga, yung mga nakakatulong talaga sa akin and very practical to use kahit saan ka sa mundo. Number one, we have financial classes. For me, this is the best benefit if you join IMG, the financial education classes, workshops, live and online. Okay? So, pag naging member ka sa IMG, you become part of our team, you will be part of, you can choose all the trainings that you want to attend every day. We have more than 5 training schedules every day. So, we also have 100,000 personal accident insurance. Pag naging member ka, meron kang 100,000 personal accident insurance. And 50,000 life insurance from Fidelity Life that you can use for memorial. You have access to vision care, which is the Los Reyes Optical. You will have free checkup and 2 free eyeglass frames every year. Okay, the moment you buy a lens, yung frame mo libre na. Okay, and we have free unlimited consultation in Kaiser Medical Centers all over the Philippines. Mayroon po tayong mga Kaiser Medical Centers. If you don't know the list, you can go to our website ng Kaiser Medical Center, kaiserhealthgroup.com, and you can search there kung saan po yung mga medical centers na Kaiser. Okay? And of course, we have zero entry fee sa mutual funds. When you invest in mutual funds, hindi ka na magbabayad ng management fee. Okay? Because if you are not a member, every time you put money, the mutual fund company will deduct 3 to 5% from the money you put in. So, nakakaltasan yung ini-invest mo. But in IMG, zero entry fee, lifetime. Okay? And we have part of your membership fee na 5,500, you will have the 1,000 of that goes to your initial investment. Okay? Meron ka ng sa IMG portal mo, the moment you become a member in your IMG portal, you will have the 1,000 initial investment in your dashboard, and doon ka na mag-add online. So everything there you can see, and you can add anytime, and you can redeem anytime you want. But of course, make sure that you will be guided by IMG on what kind of strategy you need to do for you to maximize the investing side, okay, of mutual funds. Okay, And of course, we have ito po, no? Everest Memorial Service. So, if you're part of IMG, pag namatayan ka or namatay ka, just inform your family, no? This is the company that they will call, and they will take care of everything. Okay? And discount on car purchases. If you become part of IMG, you will have discounts on car purchases. Pag bibili ka ng brand new na sasakyan, whether it's cash or loan, IMG will buy for you using the corporate advantage, the corporate rates, and you can make a big discounts. Okay, and of course the business ownership program. This is one benefit that helped me quit my job 5 years ago because I started to build my own business, my own brokerage business inside IMG. So lahat po ng members ng IMG can avail this benefit. All of you members and upcoming incoming members, you can have your own team in IMG and teach a lot of people about financial education, and income will follow. Okay, by doing the mission, income will follow, and it can help you build your income so that you can leave your job and you can do this full time with us. Okay, and of course, free travels. We have free trips every year, and we have conventions out of the country twice a year. So if you want travels, IMG will give it to you. No, yung passport mo na madudumihan kasi maraming tatak pag naging IMG member ka. So last year, we went to Italy. And we had like 2 Asia conventions last year. We went to Malaysia and Macau. And then November, we went to Italy. And this year lang wala kasi of COVID, but next year we will be going to London. And if you want to go to London, if you want to travel with us, just become a member and run the system and become a crusader of this company and share the mission, share the information to a lot of people kasi marami pa tayong tao na dapat turuan at malaman yung tinuturo natin sa IMG. Okay, and of course we have world class recognition, and free healthcare na short term if you are a campaigner of IMG. So kahit wala kang trabaho, meron kang short term healthcare. So yung long term healthcare mo, it will be preserved no hindi siya magagamit. Okay? So yan po yung ilan sa mga benefits natin. So if you want to learn more about all the benefits, then you can talk to the person who invited you so that mas maisa-isa niya yung mga benefits na pwede mo i-avail. But for me, you don't need to master all the benefits. Kahit isa or dalawang benefit na nagustuhan mo, it's enough for you to join. Okay? Same like pag nagpunta ka ng gym, hindi mo naman kailangan gamitin lahat ng equipments. Gamitin mo lang yung importante sa'yo. Same with here, you don't need to like everything. You don't need to use everything. Kahit isa or dalawa, if you think it can help you and your family, then go ahead, become a member. Okay? So, ito po yung sinasabi ko na long-term care, Kaiser. I'll just show you how it works. Okay? Bakit po importante yung long-term care for you to start building your solid financial foundation. Okay? Sabi ko kanina, merong short-term healthcare. Meron ding long-term. Okay, ito po yung long-term. Pag wala ka ng employer, wala ka ng healthcare sa company mo, this will take care of your healthcare cost when you grow old. Okay? Or when you are unemployed. So, this is how the program works. It's 3-in-1, healthcare, life insurance, and investment. So, if you get sick early, you can use. If you die too soon, there's a life insurance, and pag hindi ka namatay maaga, you live too long, the money will continue to grow. Kasi yung short-term healthcare, pag hindi mo nagamit, your money it goes to waste. But here, your money grows pag hindi mo ginamit. So that's the beauty of this program. So it's a 7-year pay program. In this example, the person saved K100 plan, and the annual saving is 58,000. And the contract price is 411,000. So yan yung isi-save mo for 7 years. So yung 7 years, you can pay it off early. Pwede mong 7 years talaga, monthly, quarterly, annual, or semi-annual. Or pwede mong fully pay siya in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, depende sa'yo. Okay? But the maturity period will still remain the same. Okay? So during the paying period or the saving period, ito po yung mga benefits natin. Okay, meron kang annual physical exam, meron kang dental benefits, and you can also use this for hospitalization. No, depende sa um, ano po, no, coverage mo. Depende sa plan na kinuha mo, ganun din kalaki yung annual benefit. But for me, if you have short-term healthcare from your company, as much as possible, don't use this. No, use the healthcare na binigay ng company mo so that this will be preserved and it will grow para pag, pag retire mo or wala ka ng employer, it will be very big already. Okay? So, ang maganda dito, meron siyang tinatawag na ito, no? If you look at number 3 and 4, meron siyang waiver of installment due to death and disability. Okay? So, during death and disability, in case something happens to you, no, you pay for 1 year or you pay for 1 month, tapos approve na yung policy, and you meet an accident and you die, the program becomes automatically fully paid. Okay, fully paid na siya, and then your beneficiary will receive the life insurance benefit, which is 900,000 if you save K100. So nagbayad ka lang ng 1 month, namatay ka, goes to your family 100,000. And the policy will be transferred to your beneficiary. Matatransfer siya. Okay? So fully paid na, matatransfer pa, meron pa siya natanggap na life insurance. Okay? In case you die too soon. Of course, we don't want that. But we don't know what will happen to us. So it's better to be prepared. Now, during the growth period, wala ka nang ilalagay na pera kasi tapos na yung saving period mo. So during the growth period, what you will do is just to wait. Okay? Maghintay ka lang. And your money grows every year, 10% compounded interest. Okay? So during the time, hintay-hintay ka lang. Pag nagkasakit ka, gusto mong gamitin, then there's corresponding cash value. But during the maturity, on the 20th year, 7 years plus 13 years growth period, total 20, you can already use your, you have an option not to get your money. Okay? Pwede mo siyang i-withdraw. So ito yung option natin during the harvest period. On the 20th year, that is the start of the harvest period. You have 3 options. First option, you can withdraw the entire maturity value. Pwede mo kunin lahat, or you can withdraw a portion of the maturity value. You get half, or you get 1/4, or pwede mo siyang i-pension type. It's okay. It depends on you. And you can also retain the maturity value and let it grow. No, if you think hindi mo pa kailangan, pwede pa siyang magstay there so that it will continue to grow. Anyway, you're still 42. Pag kinuha mo siya at 60, hindi mo withdraw yung pera, it will continue to grow 10% per year. It will become 6.5 million at age 60, or it will become 10.5 million at age 65. So that's how long-term care works. No? So during the paying period, you can have, you have benefits, you have life insurance. Pag hindi mo nagamit yung healthcare tsaka life insurance, your money will continue to grow until such time it becomes so big that your healthcare situation will be very comfortable when you retire. So that is health savings account, okay? Through Kaiser Ultimate Health Builder. So you talk to the person who invited you so that ma-discuss niyo kung ano yung program na bagay sa'yo. No? But I recommend you start with K100 because this program gives you 1.2 million upon maturity. Okay? Kasi during that time, 20 years from now, mahal na din yung mga hospitalization. So the bigger you can, go for it because anyway, this hindi naman to gastusin, savings naman to. Okay? So, Ace, magkano ba yung pag nag-member ako, no? Pag nag-member ako and I want to start my Kaiser K100 monthly, how much do I need to shell out, no, for me to become an associate member of IMG? All you need to do is shell out 12,382. That is a combination of your membership na one time and your Kaiser savings monthly, no, for the first month. If you want annual, then you just compute the annual plus the 6,000 membership. Okay? Or if you want quarterly, semi-annual, just talk to the person who invited you kung ano yung plano mo. Okay? Anyway, he or she will give you the price list. Okay? Kung ano yung bagay sa iyo ng mga savings. So, it's a combination of membership and Kaiser Long-Term Care Savings K100 plan monthly. So, the following month, all you need to do is to save 5882 so that you will be able to build your financial foundation. And of course, Sa financial foundation, if you want to increase your cash flow, it's better so that you can, build your, savings faster. So if you want to do the career of IMG, you can earn extra income a week. Every week, you can earn 10,000 or 20,000 extra on top of your job. Then, mas mabilis mabuild yung financial foundation natin. So ito yung benefits natin when we become a member and we have Kaiser long-term care. So we have healthcare. After 20 years, we have 1.2 million. Accident insurance from year 1 to year 20, 1 million. And pag you continue investing through mutual funds and through your Kaiser at age 60, more or less, if you're early 20s or 30s right now, you will have minimum 6 million at age 60. So your 12382 will go a long way. Your 5882 monthly savings a month will go a long way. Marami nang dumaan na pera sa atin. Make sure that you start to build a solid financial foundation this time. Okay? And don't forget to talk to the person who invited you after this and get to know more about our career, our business side of IMG, how you can help a lot of people and at the same time make money by helping people become savers from being spenders. Okay? So take action, secure your future now. You'll always have an excuse not to save or invest, but no matter what your excuse is, one thing is for sure, you're going to get old next year. Of course, pag wala kang sinave ngayon, guaranteed next year, mas maghahabol ka. 5 years from now, you will regret the day na nalaman mo to, tapos wala kang ginawa. Okay? And your child will grow up and enter college, and you would need money for his or her education. You will eventually retire and stop making active income. So the best time for you to save is while you have income. Because the moment na wala ka na income, nag-retire ka na, you can no longer save kasi wala ka na isa-save. So right now, you need to save while you have income. Save as much as you can so that pagtanda mo, you will harvest kung ano po yung tinanim mo. Kasi pagtanda natin, wala na tayong income. Pag wala tayong tinanim, wala tayong i-harvest. So right now, we need to sacrifice. Okay? Saving is a sacrifice because we sacrifice the pleasures, sana may bibilhin kang ganito, ganyan, but you need to save because you care for your future, because one day your income will stop. Okay, so don't make the mistake na mag-stop na yung income mo, doon mo pa ma-realize na importante mag-save. It's too late. All right, and you have to be prepared for these kinds of situations. Be with a group who inspires you. When the members of your group save, they will inspire you to save. Same sa sinabi ko kanina, if kasama mo mga palautang, you will be like them. Kasama mo mga savers and investors, you will be like them as well. So choose what community you want to be in. So IMG's mission is to convert people from being spenders to savers and to teach them how to save the right way. Okay? So again, financial independence is not a dream, it is a decision to make. You need to make a decision because that's what I mentioned a while ago. Nasa huli ang pagsisisi. Okay? So, become part of this organization and make the right decisions with your money. Okay? Start your journey with us. Start your journey towards financial freedom with IMG. Okay? So, I hope you learned something. I hope you were able to, get some info, relevant. And again, don't forget to talk to the person who invited you after this call immediately so that you can discuss what you learned, ano yung mga questions mo, and what are the things to do to get started and how to become part of this great community. Okay? So I hope all of us will achieve financial success, and I pray that all of you will achieve that as soon as possible. All right? Thank you very much, guys. Good afternoon, and have a great day ahead.